What's going on, people? Kev here, and doing something a little different again because I was searching for nightstands. My wife says we need two nightstands for our bedroom. We don't have a giant master bedroom. I think it's like 16 by 15, so it has to be on the smaller side. So we've been looking and looking, and finally, I have no luck at the estate sale, so I'm always finding like things that look cool. Sometimes they're too big, too round, too this. But my wife, she found stools. Okay? She's like, I like those. Go get those. And I said, all right. And this is what we came up with. This was her choice for two nightstands. They're relatively good shape. I tightened up the legs. I did point out that the top of this isn't flat. It's in the shape of a butt. So, being the delicate genius I am, my idea is to flip it over. That's flat. She has a vision. She wants this bare wood, and then we're gonna poly it to match our bedroom stuff. And then she wants the legs painted, our bedroom, it's like a charcoal black. So these need to be scuffed up. This needs to be stripped. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just sharing a little DIY project. Why not? Because it's what I do. I'm not a professional by any means, but I do enjoy, doing little projects like this. And I also enjoy having a place to live. So I want to keep her happy. Oh, look at my fridge. We got a new fridge. The freezer on our garage fridge crapped out on us, and we lost a bunch of food. So we got this thing, which is it's from Costco. I mean, I'm not sponsored, but give me a call, Costco. I'm open. So it's garage ready. It has like a thermostat on it to keep it nice and regulated, despite the garage being cold in the winters and hot in the summers. So we'll check that out, and hopefully have some cold beer this summer. Give you an example of what's happening. Took off most of the old stuff. I used a 150 grit so I can take off the material and not go too deep. It's pretty smooth, but I might finish it with like a 250 or a 220. See, we got some holes from the previous screws. So I got some, let's see. Got some of this stuff, which is, it fills it in and it still accepts the stain. I got a whole bunch of sanding pads from my spatula making system. So I'm just basically going to repeat the process. I won't, force you to watch it, but I'm going to do the sides, and I might even do around here, because you can see where you won't see there. So I'm not going to do the whole thing. I don't know if that's me being lazy or efficient, but that's just the way it is. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and then next I'm going to probably use a 220, and I'm going to scuff up the legs just so they hold paint. I don't need to strip it all the way, because we have like a paint and primer all in one, which is basically what we used for our feature wall in our room. So let's get to it. I actually did a little bit more on the top part. I just wanted to make sure I got it the way I wanted it. There's still plenty of I don't know, character, which is okay. Like, my wife and I like imperfections, and she has really good taste with like furniture and stylings and colors. Like, she has horrible taste in men, but furniture, she's pretty good. Did the sides, did the back, just where you could potentially see. No one's gonna get on their hands and knees except for, you know, my wife and I to clean. So did all that. Go with the grain. If you folks ever decide to take on a project, even small ones like this, it's not bad. All right, it's time for the legs. I'm going to just scuff it. I'm going to go to a 220 because I don't have to take everything off. I just have to scuff it so paint sticks to it. I got my trusty assistant. Say hi.
Hi.
He's not going to be helping, but he'll be hanging out, doing random child things. And then I guess that's it. We'll do some magic here. Ready? Boom. And through the magic of television, we are all scuffed up, mostly. I just basically wanted to take that little shine off because the paint won't stick to it. Too gooder. So now this got to be cleaned up, and then we have to decide where we're going to paint this because it's still spring here in New Jersey. It's like 38 degrees, slightly breezy. So but this thing's ready for paint. I have to do another one, but I will not bore you with that. I'll do it on my own time, and we'll use some more YouTube magic. All right, the scuffing is done. The bottoms are ready. The tops passed the wife's inspection, so those are ready. I just have to you know, fill in the holes. We don't care about the imperfections. That's character. It's patina. And I did have one demand. I have to like, these are small. You can't fit much up here, and she wants to put a tiny lamp. And my demands are basically I need to put my remote for the TV and a water bottle. I gotta go to bed with a water bottle. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. Just bought this from wherever, Home Depot, I think. It's just kind of like a partial piece of wood. It's kind of nice. Doesn't matter, we're gonna paint it, but it's smooth. And I'm gonna put a nice bottom shelf right there because it's just helpful when they're small like this. And so I got to take some measurements because what's the saying? Measure once, cut twice. Right. All right. So after multiple test runs and flip-flopping, paint it, stain it, paint it, stain it, we've decided to stain everything. Legs, the top, but not this. The little tabletop that's going to go here is going to be painted our wall color, which is like a charcoal black type thing. It took long enough. She picked this out. 2 coats of this. Looks acceptable to her. So guess who gets to erase all this stuff? And then cut the wood and start putting this together. All right, so we're done with the staining. I say we, but my wife likes to do the staining, so she stained it with the stain that she likes. It's a pretty good match, but not bad. She wants to use some of this, a little warm satin poly. I just wanted to poly the tops because that's where the wear and tear is going to be, but she says if we do the whole thing, it'll yellow it a little bit and match our furniture a little bit better. I'm not going to argue. I'll save my arguments for more important things. I cut these little table toppers in, so we have a little bit of extra space, because you can see these are pretty thin, but again, we don't have a huge master. So those are going to get painted this darkish gray, blackish something, which the caveman master dark. I always label my paint cans because I'm not too bright and I can't determine what is what, and we have like multiple shades of orange, multiple shades of green, so look how smart I is. All right, making some progress. We got the shelves painted. These are stained to the wife's liking, and then she also just put a light poly on the top, because that's gonna be where all the action happens, so we wanted to protect that a little bit. And so we got these shelves. I still have to secure them, but that's gonna be the last thing. I just got done pre-drilling some holes. So I'm gonna screw it in from the bottom so you don't see it. I have these let me see, these little trim head screws, so I'm gonna hide them on the bottom. And then on the bottom of these, they go through here, so you won't see those either. So it's coming along. We are almost done. We have the little bit of paint left in case there's any other projects she puts us up to, but I'll cross my fingers that we are through for at least a month. All right, putting the finishing touches. I'm attaching top, mid progress. Attaching this, you know, I gotta flip it over, so look what a genius I am. Use the takeout Chinese cardboard so you don't bugger up the paint. It's smart. Remember, think harder, not smarter. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, somebody's interested. Oh, the babies. Oh, the babies. You guys want to help out? Or you just want to eat more foods? Can go outside? Alright, come on. Love. Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The Love Boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Yeah. Like my microphone. Taking you to the bedroom. This is where the magic happens. Obviously I'm just kidding, because you know, coming up on 9 years of marriage and 2 kids. So the only thing magical that happens in this bedroom is once a week they sleep in and we manage to get 6 or 7 hours of sleep. But anyways, the project is done. I wanted to show you the finished result. My wife is a delicate genius. You see, it's not a big room, so got these small stools that we converted into nightstands, sort of. Like, we're gonna put a little, I don't know, like a little lamp here. I just need it for these things, and like a bottle of water. Made a little table here so you can put more activities. It matches some previous projects, like this this guy right here. It's not a perfect match, of course, but these were a really good deal at an estate sale. It's Thomasville, and apparently this stuff is worth thousands of dollars. Like you check on Etsy or other sites, but it's a pretty close match. It's close enough for my wife, and she's the one I have to fear, so if it's good enough for her, it's good enough for me. But yeah, these things were like, you know, if you don't mind doing the work. I couldn't even find samples of the hardware. Like, that was just like, that tells me either it was somebody could have added it themselves, or it's just like super rare, and I don't know. But for $200 and a lot of elbow grease, it was worth it. Again, I'm no expert. This is just like stuff we do. We enjoy doing it, and keep a little bit of history alive. You save some money, and it's just it's what we do. We love the look. She has a vision, and my hands try to do it. Again, I'm no expert. The whole point is, if I can do it, anyone can do it. So hopefully this motivates you to do a project around the house yourself, because you know, nothing wrong with that. It's fun, and you get to brag about it on social media. Anyways, as always, this is Cast Iron Kev. I think we'd all do better. Starting with me. I think I need singing lessons, so if you guys can just like watch this video on loop and let all the ads play so I can save up for it, that'd be great.